Iron Galaxy, if you're not familiar, is a game company that is probably most well known for Killer Instinct season 2 and 3, I guess. They were co-developers for a bunch of games you've heard of, like a partner, probably like a DEI partner, I'd imagine, if I had to guess what they did. I don't know what they really did though, because honestly, they're just consultants. So who knows what the hell a consultant actually does? We've served as consultants to help our partners prepare for launch, aka money laundering. So this company has never really done anything at all that no one cares about. And Iron Galaxy says our work, the contribution we make to different games, takes on many different forms. Iron Galaxy is both a creator of new experiences and a steady collaborator for other studios. Looking back across the 80 plus titles we've worked on, here are some of the examples on the impact we've had on the industry. Click on any of these games to learn about our capabilities. I'm curious actually to find out about the consultancy. Says Overwatch, building our partnership, migrating Diablo 3 to Switch. Activision asked us to tackle the same challenge with Overwatch. We jumped on the opportunity to work on a great partner in a game we love, utilizing Switches. Okay, so they actually ported the game. That's not consultancy. Why is that listed under consultancy? We've served as consultants. That's actually porting. As a big fan of Bethesda's iconic Fallout series, we were super excited when they asked us to help them out on the latest project, Fallout 76, which was a catastrophe when it launched, those who remember. A team of Iron Galaxy engineers helped out with various gameplay features and the UI screens that went along with them, working on PS4, Xbox One, and PC versions of the game. Our programmers also focused on a lot of performance and automated stress tests that help set performance. Again, not consultancy. This is game development. So I don't understand why it says we've served as consultants and then you click on them in the development. I'm very confused. Luke C says gameplay and UI was broken at launch for Fallout 76. I remember that. That was a very controversial launch. Very controversial. But they've done a lot of stuff. They've done a lot of stuff. And they've developed a lot of games or co-developed a lot of games, and they've even made their own games or expansions. So they're not a nobody in the industry. But something I found very interesting is all these companies all seem to have the same quota. When it comes to diversity, equity, and inclusion, when I go to their websites, I always, without fail, find at least two of the words, two of the three, and they could be different ones. And I wonder if that's like on the checklist of investors to have those words listed on their about page, because without fail, every time I find that. Kira says, look at all that diversity. I mean, I don't see any black people. I guess there's one black person in the back there, like kind of black. But this is just all a bunch of purple, blue hair, and a ton of women. Oh, no, there's a black guy here. Okay, they got one black guy, maybe two black guys. Okay, they got two black guys and like 48 white dudes and women. Gotcha. Okay, that's true diversity. So since 2008, we've worked on games. Okay, great. What's this? Co-development? Hold on. Was that Metroid Prime? Go back. Co-development of Metroid Prime? Oh, in 2023. Okay, for the Switch. Okay. All right, so here we go. All are welcome. Here's the dog whistle stuff. We want you to be you. We celebrate and nurture our differences. You listening, Hypnotic? Our people are encouraged to be their authentic selves. Regardless of race, gender, age, religion, ability, identity, orientation, or experience. Inclusivity, there's the word, is how we deliver the best work in the business. Values. This broad spectrum of goals and priorities is how we maintain our stability as a company. Providing a stable work life for our employees has been our guiding principle since the day Iron Galaxy was founded. As the cornerstone of our values, stability informs nearly every decision we make and every policy we create. And look at all these partners. This reminds me a lot of Sweet Baby Inc., by the way, this kind of thing. Like, just look at all these. It's crazy. Now, here's the other one. Leadership. Iron Galaxy is led by a, what's this word? Diverse group of industry experts that combine decades of experiences in building teams and making games. They have fostered a culture where our people can do their best work and balance that work with a healthy lifestyle. So we got Dave Long, the founder, and Chelsea Blasco, a female CEO. Okay. And the leadership team, what the hell is Vika Tiapkova? Her job is it just says people. Is that HR? Yeah, that's HR. HR director at Iron Galaxy Studios, which I got to be honest, guys, her job is probably going to be called into question with the latest news, because here's why I bring it all up. Iron Galaxy just had a massive layoff. For several years now, we have watched our industry undergo significant change. Some might argue for the better. So many of our friends and colleagues who work in game development have suffered a series of painful adjustments. We've seen talented people lose their jobs. Inspiring companies have closed their doors. Our own game, Rumbleverse, was met with a premature sunset. Uh-oh. All the while at Iron Galaxy, we've been making sacrifices to keep our teams intact. It has been our hope that we could emerge from this long winter alongside all the teammates who have come to work with us over the years. Today, we're making the unfortunate announcement that we have run out of room to maneuver amidst this slow recovery. I don't think you have a recovery. You don't have a game where anything's bringing money in. What's the recovery? Today, Iron Galaxy is parting ways with some of our developers and support staff. Some. They use the word some to define. In total, we have reduced our employee base by 66 people. This was a means of last resort for us. It's a measure we do not take lightly to enable our long-term survival. Shout out to Hypnotic for the raid. Appreciate you, bro. Iron Galaxy is still committed to serving our partners in the creation of games. Our capabilities remain intact to work with the best companies in the world on the most beloved player experiences. This year, we'll continue to explore new ways to support an industry we love and keep working towards its ongoing recovery. The industry is doing just fine outside of America, outside of the West. We're doing, the industry's never been better, guys. There's too many games to play right now. Maybe for being a narcissist, maybe it's time to look inward at what the problem is. At this moment, our focus is on our teammates who have begun a journey towards their next role. We thank them for working with us. We'll be doing everything we can to support them in search for the next phase of their careers. Keep an eye out for them if you need good people. We are sorry to see them go. And again, this is one of those situations where there could be some good employees that got let go. But what needs to happen in the game industry for this shit to stop is the hiring process, where they actually need to vet these people and not just say, oh, you have experience. Oh, you're gay. Oh, you identify as Apache helicopter. You're in. How about you actually talk about what drives them, what motivates them, how they're creative, what have they done to display that in their life? What what motivates them to make video games? Are they doing this because they don't know anything else and it's all they've ever done in their life? Or are they doing this out of passion? Those are two completely different things. Kira says, I identify as a six-figure paycheck. Yes. Yes, exactly. That's about as far as identities go in this world. But something I'd be curious to find out, Iron Galaxy Studios, which, by the way, there are way too many game companies. Like, I keep finding new ones that I've never heard of. This is another one. So as far as the employees at Iron Galaxy Studios, looks like they have 238 employees, but that may or may not include the 66 that got let go. It will probably say, to be safe, some of them have probably updated their LinkedIn, some have probably not yet. So it's probably around 200 people that work there right now. 200 people. That's a lot of, look at what is this profile picture for the founder? What the hell? What? It's LinkedIn, man. Like, I get it. You want to be quirky and funny and put a funny picture. This is just a gigantic FU to the professional world where it's just like, yep, I'm rich, bitch. I'm the founder of this company. What are you going to do about me? Is that an RTU clone? No, he's not nearly that fat. Founder of Iron Galaxy, chairman of Run GFB, the most electrifying team in sports entertainment, S tier hater. Dave is a GFB specialist with a rich history in migrating patterns of full maturation. Trust him with your life, but not your money or your wife. Man, what a stand-up leader of a company posting this stuff as his official LinkedIn profile. I used to be CEO and now I'm not. Magic. Well, that's curious because when we look back over here, we see you're the founder now, but you've replaced yourself as CEO with a woman. And it definitely give white guys for Kamala vibes. And that's putting it nicely. So yeah, that's Iron Galaxy, and that's the guy that founded the company, and they just laid off 66 people. I'm shocked. Shocked and awe. Shocked and awe.